Alright, and with that we're back with another stream of Elden Ring. It's been a hot minute since, well, if you're coming from the Eccentric Gaming channel, and yeah, at the start of this channel I mentioned this a lot, if you're coming from that channel then this will be quite a surprise for you to see this game back on my channel now as well. The main reason behind it is, I know that initially I said, well, it's an okay game, but if I really want to retouch it again, I don't know. Well, turns out I liked it a lot, looking at it in hindsight, and now I thought I'd put a little bit of a twist on it. So what I didn't do last time was use sorceries or anything of that sort, and also I didn't limit myself to a weapon style of any sort. I just switched up weapons at the end of the day at wish, you know. We ended up with Mog's Sacred Spear, I think. That was the main point, like that just won us the game. So I thought, well, let's make a bit of restrictions as I'm not too good with the game yet. I'm good with the Souls-like genre, but otherwise, I just wanted to see have a little bit of a twist on it. So I decided to play as Vergil. The build is, and I'm just quickly going to show that I can put that in every now and then. The build I'm going to take is inspired from Taco Funbox on YouTube. You can check out Vergil, I think it's just Vergil build. You can Google it and then you'll see it right away. It's a really cool build. I'm excited to go for it. And it will limit myself a little bit in terms of weapons, in terms of what I can use. Although the weapon we use is still a very strong one, so it's not that we're like limiting ourselves into too much of a challenge, but I wanted to get started with a smaller limitation into the challenge style, well, the challenge style playthroughs. And maybe in the future, if I'm better at the game or better at Souls-likes in general, we might go for other challenges too. But with that, let's begin with, well, a Bewyoshi challenge. I don't have a bot yet. I need to put a bot in. Sorry. But I'll put a bot in the future. And also let me know if the audio is fine. I'm not sure if the game's too loud or too quiet, so that's something I'll have to check. But yeah. Also, hi V. I didn't say hi at all. Am I well? My head seems slightly reddish. I don't think that there should be anything wrong. So my what's it called? My overall, I'm feeling well. That's what I wanted to say. But let's get into it. It's gonna be different for those of you who've just seen Wo Long yesterday. It's gonna be a different style of game for sure. But what we're going to start off, as we're basically, since we're playing as Vergil, we're limited to using katanas, so we have to start as Samurai. Samurai being a very strong starting class, don't get me wrong. But we will basically only be able to use katana. I'm just gonna, oh not V. We're just gonna call him Vergil, as that's what, why is it typing multiple? Okay, my controller is a bit bugged, I definitely need to get a new controller for sure. Okay, his age is probably mature. The origin is a samurai, that is fine. Because that's what we want. Keepsake, raise maximum HP, I'm just checking which one to get. Lands Between Rune, I mean that would help us at the starting point, but I don't think we need that too much. Melania's weapon is a katana, yes, but I have one specific one that I want to go for. Fanged Imp Ashes, that would be interesting, having some allies on the side initially. Shabriri's Woe, attracts enemy aggression, boosts physical damage negation. You know what, I'm gonna go for the, since, well, we're kind of Vergil, we're kind of coming from, well, the evil, what's it called? Nah, I'm gonna go for a Golden Seed. I think that's gonna be better. Base template, let's see if there's any base template that suits us better. I'm just gonna try to build one on my own, but let's see. If I can't find one, I'm just gonna start with the warrior and just go into the details. But if I can't find one, make it, I have a video ready to build a Vergil, because I don't want to waste too much time here. Duh. Nope. No. I think that one might be the closest, but yeah. Alter face and hair, adjust bone structure. You know what, I'm just quickly gonna do that with the video on the side. I don't want to waste too much time on it, because there was a video that really just showed it well. So the video I'm going to use, just in case you're curious about it, want to build it for yourself, is this one. So just in case you want to see it for yourself, that is the one I'm going for. Let me just see if I can build it based on it. I'm gonna go for bone structure 6 and have to go for, hold on, 28 over here. So that's gonna take a bit, but I figured I would do it on screen in case anybody wants to build it afterwards. There is a video, as I said, available too. But yeah, all of the build-ups and everything we're gonna do together here. Okay, that is done. We have face structure as the next. Oh god. Okay, I don't want to go into too much of that. Game sounds is okay so far, not allowed. Okay, let me see. Can I build that roughly? I want to go for some templates. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to that. And that one's okay. Take your time with it. Yeah, but also I feel like that's gonna take like 30 minutes. I'm not sure if I really want to go for that. Let's just see. I'll put my own touch on it, you know? I love how immediately non-structured this is. Let's take this one. Alter body. Do I need to change my body? I don't think I need to. But I definitely need to make my hair color something. That's for sure. Oh god. Wait, will it change the entire hair color? I love how I have gray eyebrows with that. But they need to be darker for sure. Like this. Do we have a specific hairstyle? Yes, definitely. We need a specific hairstyle. It looks like Vergil's, well, long-lost brother that never should have seen the light of day. Oh god. That sounds about alright. God, I'm not a fan of the face, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like he ran once into a wall, let's be honest. Wait, what if we just make more white hairs into this? Ooh, yeah, that about works. More white hairs. That looks okay. Face looks odd, to be honest, it really does. Can I change that face template a little bit more? I'm not a fan of the eyes that he has. Can I reset it? I don't think I can. Hold on. Let's see if that will help it. That already made it a bit better, I feel. Facial aesthetics. Nah. God, it still looks weird. The drawing looks more... Wow. Okay, we don't have to see his face for long, okay? We'll anyways mostly see it like this, and like this, it works! We just can't turn him around ever. I think that's okay, though. As I said, we'll anyways only see him from the far, and in the long run, I think that's okay. Let's keep with it. We don't have to spend too much time on it. But I send a video link nonetheless, in case you want to have a mostly proper Vergil. I think that one's okay, though. We can stick with him. I think that's gonna be fine for our purposes here tonight. I just quickly have to find one other thing. As it's loading. But I'm excited to get into this game again. It's gonna be really, really cool. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I just quickly had to look up something else on the side, just to be on the safe side that we are good to go for this playthrough. But I'm gonna let this run again.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
So yeah, cutscenes I'm gonna let run through as normally because, well, for those of you who haven't seen it before, it's okay to keep it
eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
Almost dropped my controller.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing.
I forgot that they were all mentioned in the intro. This is the second time I see this overall. You know, this is my second playthrough of this game overall. So for me, it's also a new thing to actually see, well, to see this play out again.
Whom grace would again bless.
Intro's really cool. Yeah, it is.
Of no renown.
Here we are.
Across the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
Is the build going to be heavily on attack or dexterity?
The Elden Lord.
Oh, dexterity, I think you mean. It's gonna be a bit dex focused, but mostly intelligence focused, actually. Let's see. Surprised Fia's mentioned, but not the round table as a whole, basically. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if the round table really is that much of a has that much of a crucial part to play, to be honest, in this scenario overall. I think it has a crucial part to play, but I'm not sure if it was that renowned, if it was that well known. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, what are we? We're medium rolling? Okay. Still medium rolling. That's fine. We're just gonna go to medium rolling. Are any of the monster bosses? You've seen them you've seen them all in the intro. So the 7 great runes, you've seen them all in the intro. That's what I've noticed. So they were all here actually. Oh, but I have to once again find out how to properly play this game. It's been a hot minute. It's cool to be back on it. It's cool to finally play Elden Ring again. I mean, it hasn't been all that long since I've last played it, but I was just curious to go into it yet again. Mr. Skeleton Libella? Skeleton Libella? Oh, that one is an optional boss. You don't have to do it. But the people that have basically the Great Rune Bearers, those have it. But Astel, the Natural Born of the Void is, I think, her title. That one isn't a required boss overall. Yeah. So she's only for the Rani storyline, I think, required. The rest, you can technically skip her completely. And I'm not sure if we're going to actually do her in this attempt. Okay. Let's see how well we're going to fare against this guy. This is, again, a required loss, so not something we have to worry about too much. But it would of course be cool to actually, well, beat it. Let's see, I'm gonna try my best. I love how I know which one you're talking about. Well, the Libella wasn't too bad of a description. Oh god. Oh god, I don't have anything to heal myself. Okay, that didn't work. I feel like that might be a loss. I don't know why, what makes me recall that. Oh god, sorry, was a bit distracted, but I guess that's it. But there we go. That's anyways, as I said, the required death. So similar to how we would normally have, what's his name? Words. How we would normally have Genichiro from Sekiro, where it's also a required death. That one is required, and technically, even if you beat it, you have to jump off the cliff. I'm not joking about it. So with that, that doesn't count to this death counter over here. And don't worry, I have separated the death counters for Wolong and Elden Ring, so we'll always keep track of both. I've learned from my previous Soul streams. Might be unbelievable, but technically I do learn. Every now and then at least. It's curious to see this game now, knowing what the outcome is, and I also have a specific ending in mind, which is a new one. So if you're from the Accenture Gaming streams, we will have a different ending for this game as well, because I have one that I think befits, well, it befits Vergil overall as a character, and that's the one I'm gonna choose, which is the Frenzied Flame ending. So the thing we've done at the end.
Fortune is on his side.
Is it though?
We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Okay. So
Even does violate the golden
sorry.
order.
So yeah, as I said, I'm only going to go for katanas. I have a few, let's say, guidelines on the side. So we'll go rather quickly to buy a few spells, which will be the starting point. And then, well, once I have a staff, of course, we can start using spells. We can start having a lot of fun and slowly building up as we go along. Most of the Vergil build, I think most of it we can get, well, latest after Godric, I would say. But anything beyond that, well, will be then. There's a few that we have to go to Consecrated Snowfield for, or doing some quest lines later on. But latest after Liurnia, or latest once we have access to Liurnia, we'll have most of the build on our side. Yeah, Cave of Knowledge I'll do just for the extra souls. Okay, there's no golden seed here. Then let's proceed to the Cave of Souls, and I will actually skip the tutorial. You're betting 5 deaths for the stream? I mean, that sounds reasonable. Theory, could she be a reincarnation of the human form America, guarding us to overthrow the order which took over after America's leaving? You mean the one person on the horse? So the one we've just seen with Torrent, our horse. No, that's actually, what was her name? Melina? I think it was Melina. So that's basically the ally that we have, the maiden that supports us overall. So that is Melina. She's actually someone else. Oh, it actually has blood buildup. Oh, that's cool. So the Uchi Katana is going to be our primary weapon for the initial parts of this challenge overall. But let's see. Couldn't she be America in a different form? I think it's never really said what she is. But that's okay. But it could be a valid theory, of course. I'm not trying to debunk your theory here. It could be very much a valid theory. Are you gonna jump down? No, you're just gonna use your arrows. I see. I see. Oops. I didn't mean to heal. So yeah, we're gonna, in this stream, mostly collect 1 or 2 things and then just move on. Move on towards trying to get to Liurnia as fast as possible. So that's gonna be interesting to do. As we're basically a reincarnated Vergil after the falls of DMC, whichever part you want to go for. Because actually, DMC5, it wouldn't be that evil of an ending for him, but let's just take any of the others. And now he's trapped in the lands between, which is the land between, well, hell or the demonic world where he's normally from, or where he's normally stuck, and the real world. And this is his way of coming back by destroying the order of the Elden Ring, or restoring the Elden Ring's order, Golden Order. I'm not very good at it. But you know what I'm trying to say. Let's unsheath him. Bank. I love the katana's moveset. That's also one of the reasons why I chose this particular idea. Bye bye. So yeah, this is just warm-up areas, to be honest. So yeah, we need about 4,300 souls in order to... Oh, we have to go through here. Oops. Distracted by the message. Oh god, I missed. Okay, we need about 4,500 souls in order to be able to get what we want at the start. Let's do a DMC speedrun here. That's what I'm planning to do here. I'm doing probably a DMC speedrun at some point, or training to get a DMC speedrun, as well as Metal Gear Rising. Those will be two major speedrunnable opportunities. Perhaps already coming in a few weeks, but let's see. Maybe next week, maybe in the week after, let's see. Okay. How much damage can we do to him? Oh my lord. Okay, that's Soldier of Godric. Soldier of Godric is always a very interesting enemy, a very interesting boss. Yeah, about that. Where do I best go? I think over here. No, that's not even a way. Oops. And over here. So yeah, Unsheath is going to be our best friend at the start of this game. There we go. With that, we have Soldier of Godric, the first boss defeated. Made it look easy and I struggled hard. Well, I have the Uchigatana, so with the Uchigatana, it's very easy. As I said, with katanas, we have definitely a very comfortable or easy weapon type. That's why I also named it Challenge in quotation marks, because technically it's not that challenging, but it's just... I'm just, well, getting started in the overall Elden Ring challenge idea, let's put it this way. And in the future, I'm going to go for potentially some tighter challenges in other games as well. Potentially going for a tighter challenge also in Pokemon and whatever. So basically any games that I'm thinking of. So otherwise, blame it on the katana that it's looking easy. But I think latest when we go to Melania again, when we have our full build by that time and everything, it's going to be an interesting fight for sure. But the good part is, since Vergil usually has his doppelganger, Mimic Tier is required for us to get. Ah, it's interesting to be back here. Give me the grace. So we're going to fight Tree Sentinel in a moment. But I'm going to try and get as many different items as I can. Small golden effigy, I mean, okay. Lovely memories. Yeah, I mean, we started here somewhere around May last year in the first playthrough. Okay. We're fated to die. No, we're not. I'm just quickly going to go ahead and get Torrent, which will be the first required point of the game, while trying to avoid the Tree Sentinel over here. We will go back to fight him. At first, let's go grab Torrent. I think that's going to be a valid starting point for sure. And, well, once we have Torrent, then it's time to go gather one or the other required items already, before we then move on to various other activities, which is mainly just progressing through the game. We have to get to Selen for some skills that I want, and otherwise then later on for the main weapon of the run, we have one dedicated weapon that we're going to get at some point, which is closest to Vergil's Yamato. So yeah, that one we will then... Oh, I don't have more golden seeds. Okay. And allocate flasks. I think for now having one is okay, because we're going to use skills later on then as well, or spells. But let's see. Yeah, strengthening armaments. I remember that. Smithing stone 1. Can I already upgrade the Uchigatana here? No, we need 2 smithing stones. Okay. Because upgrading the Uchi Katana at the start is going to be our most important part. Kale, what do you have? You have nothing of value. I mean, the chain armor looks at least a bit better. He looks like Santa Claus. I mean, it does. It's not wrong. Can I sell some interesting stuff already? No. I could sell the longbow. I don't need that. Thorn shield. Vergil doesn't use a shield. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See ya. Okay. Then let's just quickly rest at a site of grace. And let's move on to get Torrent. I think Torrent is the first required step of this area. Let's get to it. And also for speedruns, that's cool why I have this area above me right here. And yes, I purposely tried to look up to make it look proper on the stream. Oh, it's a turtle. Hi. Okay. We leave the turtles in peace. But basically, since we have... Oh, that's a cave. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a bit sidetracked and distracted. I'm gonna go into this cave. I'm curious about it. But basically... I've lost my complete track. Yeah, for the speedruns, I'm going to have in this bar above me also the splits and everything set up above you. Thank you. I've lost a bit track of what I was trying to say because I was like, ooh, a cave, ooh, something, I want to get there. The prospect of loot enticed me too much. Let's see what this cave is all about. Oh, it's no, it's a dog cave. That's a bad sign when it comes to Elden Ring. Or overall any type of Souls-like. Oh, he's big. Okay, gone with you. Ow! Be gentle. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, dogs, as you know, always the most dangerous part. Crackpots. I mean, you could think to make some crackpots as well. Some craftings. But yeah, normally you have like your splits and everything set up for speedruns. So I'm gonna look for a proper setup for that. So that when we actually go for the Metal Gear Rising speedrun attempts or Devil May Cry speedrun attempts, you actually have the proper splits set up over here. Ooh, okay, so that's the boss. It's imperative that at the start we don't lose too much. Other ideas and future streams in the area to the left? That's very true. I could do that. Okay, there's another dog. So, but it's important to not lose too many souls while we're at it. Because I'm going to need them to buy something very important from Selen. That's going to be one of the first dungeons we're going for. To go ahead and get Selen, Sorceress Selen then as well on our side. Well, not on our side, but to get to her as well. Was it Beastman of Fair Mazula? I totally don't remember you, sir. Okay. Okay, that you hurt though. Okay, let's heal up. Oh, I missed. I missed. That works. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Okay, he's angry. Okay, I'm wondering when the bleed's gonna proc. Because technically we have bleed buildup on this weapon. Okay. But I'm not sure if the unsheath will actually allow for bleed proc. Let's see. Oop, there we go. Beastman of Fair Mazula, done. I love the Uchi Katana so far, it's working really well. Flame Drake Talisman. I mean, what does the talisman do? Boost fire damage negation. Not sure if we're gonna need it, but I mean, I'll take it. Not gonna go against that. Yeah, so that is the second boss defeated, and I think now let's actually proceed to Torrent. let's go ahead and proceed to Torrent. We definitely need to, well, we will need to find our ways to them. Because, well, moving around in Elden Ring is always going to be easy. Exactly, it's going to be easier with a horse. Drink. We're going to still be good with the amount of HP that we have. Goodbye. And yeah, we almost have all of the amounts of souls or runes that we need to get the respective items. We almost have all of them. Hi. Oh god. Please, dear boar, leave me in peace. Okay, it does. But technically, we can also explore that area again for some extra souls. But let's first go over to the left and get a horse. I think that always comes a bit in favor. And then we have to go ahead and find Selen. That's going to be a next step. First, let's rest at this side of Grace and grab our horse. Because I think this is where we get the horse normally. If I'm not mistaken, that is. Yeah, it looks about alright.
Greetings,
Hello.
traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Been a while. But welcome.
I offer you an accord.
Okay. Hi Jenny, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Have you heard of the they serve the two-fig, but you? I can play the role, turning runes to aid you.
Yes.
To the foot of...
We accept her. I'm fine, how are you? I'm also doing very fine.
To turn runes
I'm
into strength.
excited to go, what's it called? I'm excited to go get into Elden Ring, so let's see.
Use it to traverse. It will summon a torrent.
Yes, I know. We already are aware of it. Like, okay, we could technically level up right now, but I don't want to, as I want to first use... What's it called? As I first want to go ahead and get Torrent. Okay, hold on. Let me assign that to this one as it was last time. Which was here. Spectral Steed Whistle. That's what we need. Because now we can finally be back on Torrent. Okay, hold on. Let's try and get this guy first. How come? What's the challenge in your title? Basically, I'm limiting myself a bit in terms of weaponry and overall what I'm doing. And, well, one of the main points of why I'm doing this challenge, or let's say challenge run, is because Elden Ring was so well received on the Eccentric Gaming channel. I figured that for those who were curious about seeing more about it, I would just do it again, but with a little bit of a twist. So we're going to use a bit more sorceries this time, and overall we'll just try and make ourselves look like the character from Devil May Cry, Vergil, with definitely a lot of skills that will look in his direction, and that's basically the only things I am allowed to use. So, as of course at the start, I get to use the samurai armor because it's the first armor I have and I can get. But the second I get armor that fits better for Vergil, I have to switch it out, even if it's worse from the stats wise, because if it fits Vergil from a look better, that's what I have to go for. And what the hell are you? I forgot about what you are. Okay, I guess it's bats, but okay. And I can only use katana style weapons, specifically, oh god, only Moonveil, which we will get at a later point. So that is basically the main point of what we have to do. So we are limited in terms of which weapon, we're limited in terms of what we can use. So even if I have like the best skill in the world, if it doesn't fit to Vergil's overall style, I cannot use it. That's basically a limitation. So it is still pretty easy, but it doesn't limit us too much, so it's an easy challenge, but it puts a bit of constraints on the overall, well, loadout that we can use. And also just at for a piece of it, because I was thinking about it, you guys get to decide quickly. Give me that. You guys get to decide quickly. Am I allowed to use the samurai armor, or should I run around with no armor until I get an armor that fits Vergil? Up to you. I'm gonna leave that up to you now. I'm fine with both. It's up to you. Because the samurai armor doesn't necessarily fit Vergil overall. But it's the armor we're starting with. Striptease. How long would you need to play without any armor? I don't know. It would just make it more interesting because, well, I wouldn't know how long to play without armor. Fit virgins? What? What? A high move, but what? It fit Vergil is what I said. We're trying to model ourselves after the character Vergil, and you get to decide right now if I'm supposed to run around naked until I find armor that fits Vergil, or if I can use the samurai armor that I currently have wearing. Oh god. So you get to decide. Show the gray hair. Oh god, this doesn't bode well for me. Let's get rid of this guy first. He seems to be the one who wants me the most. Oh god, no, never mind. Now he wants me. Naked is always preferred. Alright, then after this onslaught, the next time I either die or beat this encounter right here, then I have to undress and no longer have armor. Until I find armor that fits Vergil. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Oh god, leave me be. I hate it when you have to fight multiple enemies. Okay. Okay, got him. He's still the biggest threat. There's a black coat anyhow, there is. So that's gonna be overall the, let's say, end game armor that we're going for. There is an armor set that we can use, but we only get it at a very late point. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna rest real quickly. I'm gonna reset these enemies. I don't feel we're gonna actually be able to do this. Oh god, the entire village is after us. Help! Help! I don't want to lose my souls. Ah! Okay. But then that's a perfect timing because then we get to actually undress. Time to, well, make ourselves naked, I guess. Pass the time. They're super eager to grab your armor. They're like, take it off. Take it off. Okay. There we go. Oh, she looks so sad. Yes. This is us now until we find armor. This is us now. There we go. You're still wondering what you came into? Well, this is Elden Ring. This is classic Elden Ring experience, you know? Now this makes this more exciting. You're doubting your decision? What, you didn't want to look at this handsome face? Hey! I wanted to come down to you, not have you come up to me. There we go. Margit's gonna be fun like this, though. Oh god. I can already tell that Margit is gonna be quite some fun. But let's go ahead and grab our skills then. At least looks nicer than my Dark Souls character. I'm curious what your Dark Souls character looks like. There we go. I need whatever loot we have, because anything that's more Vergil-esque will allow us to have armor. Looks like Far Cry Primal now. Oh god. The poor guy. He's trying his best, okay? And by him, I mean me. Okay, pick up the item. It's a flail. That doesn't really work. I definitely need to get a staff of some sort. So if I find an early on staff to get, that would be very, very good. Can we lure this guy out? No, but we can try and stealth attack everybody else to get some extra runes. Or some level ups and overall. Ooga Ooga invented fire. I mean, it kind of fits. Come here. Oh god, that almost took half my HP. Ah! Where do you come from? You're not invited to this party. You're still... I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say. Haha. There you go, away with him. The dog's gonna be an issue. Oh god, I missed. Thank you for coming here. Okay, and get him out of the way. I love how we now do we're fast rolling now, so that's at least a good part, but at the same time we take oodles of damage with every single hit. So literally, as you can see, the dog's hurt as well. Oh god, why are you floating, dog? That's not how dogs work. It's fine. Ah, there's something behind us. Let me proceed into here. I'm not sure if this is a good idea to go here, but let's see. It might be loot. It is. Ash of War's Storm Stomp. I mean, that might be something Vergil-esque, but we'll see. Maybe we can put that Ash of War on our Uchigatana. Might be a valid strategy. Where's the guy? Oh, you found us. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Let's see if we can actually be the storm that is approaching and whatever Vergil's theme song says. Okay. I need to get the Cerulean Tears because I definitely need more of my unsheath ability. There we go. Goodbye. How many souls do you give? Oh, that's a decent amount. Godric Knight's Greaves. I'll take a look at them in a moment. Thank you for the little honk that you did. I hope that didn't alert anybody. I love it. It's just like, nerd. That's all about it. Oh, it actually did alert you. Coming to your friend's aid. I appreciate it. I also plan to do some crafting in this playthrough. Maybe. I have, let's say, my initial plan set out, but I didn't even plan to not wear armor at the start, so I'm going to revisit my plan a little bit. And it might include some crafting as well. Normally you never use the crafting system in this game, I feel, but yeah, let's see. Blame us. I mean, I'm happy about this. This makes this a whole lot more interesting than what I had initially in mind, so you just wrote the content for me. Okay, Sorceress Selen is somewhere over here. That will be the first step to go to. But first, let's quickly look at the greaves that we've gotten. Do they look in any way Vergil-esque? No, not at all. Ugh, away with those. Ugh. I prefer the pure experience that we have here. Let's see. The funny part is, if anybody who doesn't know me will go into this stream right now, they'll be like, oh, he's playing without any clothes and everything. He must be an expert at this. Because he must know how to, well, traverse this entire game without using any, like, armor at the start. No, I just followed my chat's advice, and this is where we ended up. That's all. You're fighting Elden Beast naked? No, no. There's things that even I am not crazy enough to do. And that for sure is one of them. I think a poor guy doesn't even know how to put armor on. Okay, leave my fancy ideas be, okay? For me, I want it to seem smart and cool, okay? I see you don't like that. I'm kidding. Oh god. How tough are these guys? Oh, they're wimpy. Oh god, never mind. He isn't. Yeah. Bye-bye. And vegan mochi ice cream today? Ooh. That sounds cool. What do you have? Ash of War Determination! Oh god. Hello. How you doing? Knight's Cavalry. Not sure if I wanted to face off against you, but I mean, this is what we are here for. Naked Vergil on a horseback. Let's see. Oh boy, that doesn't do damage. I mean, we only hit the horse, so I guess that's about it. Oh god, he does more damage. Oh god. We might have to evade him for a moment until we have our sorceries. Yeah, I'm gonna go evade the Knight's Cavalry until I have my sorceries, and I'm gonna come back to face him off, because we also have to still face off against Tree Sentinel, but I first want to go ahead and get my sorceries. Ta-da! Pure male prowess, exactly. Little did you know, I too have abs like that. I don't. I don't. I'm not even gonna try to act like I do. God, what did I just run into? Why is there so many? Oh, Jesus. This is bad. You haven't seen anything? No naked man on a horse. Nothing at all. Nothing to bear witness to. What are you? Do you have a staff for me? You have a staff in your hand. Can you give that one to me? Yes! Glintstone staff! That's perfect. We do not have the attributes for it. But we're gonna need it. Is your car got abs? Oh. I appreciate it. It's lazy, so you won't see my character. Oh, okay, I see. It's okay though. It's okay. It's just a few clicks. I mean, it's a few clicks and then waiting, okay? And even as a lazy person, you don't want to wait. I respect that. Hi, how you doing? We're back with Elden Ring. I know that you've enjoyed it last time. And this time we're naked. Oh god. Anything but the dogs. Ah! Lug. Okay, away with you. I mean, you're giving us just some extra souls, so that's fine. Gonna go make for mochi ice cream. I want one too. I'm slightly jealous, I'm not gonna lie. Some extra runes. They might help us use the glintstone staff, because what we're about to get. It's just finishing Elden Ring for now. One achievement missing for platinum. Wow. Not bad. Hold on, I quickly have to look up something on the side. Which is... Hold on. Let's see where that is. Oh, right over here. Okay. Can I get this one in big, please? Okay. I have picked up a map on the side. That should allow me... Hold on. It's actually... Oh, it's right over here. Okay. I already passed it. Yeah, which one is missing? I'm also wondering that. Which achievement are you missing? Okay, time to go towards the Wayward Ruins. Where she resides, who sells us the two of the skills that we'll need. The default ending. Oh, okay, I see. Oh god, right, I don't have armor, so I'll be immediately poisoned. Oh, that is bad. My poison resistance is nigh nothing. I mean, overall, we're just now untouchable by poison as well. That's gonna work. But then again, where is the sorceress? So technically they can't hold a candle to us anymore. Because all that does is just build up poison, so yeah. Oh god, now it hurt us. Okay, so we can at least get a few pieces of loot. Oh god, no! Give me the loot! Give me the loot! Before I die, quickly! And that's about it. Where's the entrance to Sorcerer's Cell? Oh, there it is. Ow. Okay. I want to get these without save game manipulations, so third playthrough it is. Ooh, okay. Speedrunning through NG+. Ooh, okay. Speedrunning this game could be very simple, I feel. If you have the right build for it. Which I would assume you do at this point. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how this overall is going to work out. It's going to be an interesting part at the start until we have our initial setup. Yeah, I know. Oh wait, death counter. Hold on. Death counter. Ta-da! First death on the board. Okay. Need to quickly grab my souls because I need that as currency. I will probably get poisoned while doing so, but it's okay. Oh, actually not. Okay. Getting closer to your bed in success. I mean, yeah, you kind of manipulated that with removing my clothes. That sounded wrong. The flowers look so innocent. You mean I should go pet them again? Give them some water, that's all they want? That what you're trying to tell me? That's where we want to go. Yep. Ta-da! Hello? Are you Sorcerer Selen? No, you're evil. Oh god, you're a boss. That's gonna be fun. What? That seems mildly... Okay. This seems mildly illegal. I'll take it though. Okay, hold on. Oh, that did so much. Unsheath for the win. Yeah. If we get bleed proc, we're pretty much dead. Okay. This is a lot more difficult if you don't have armor. Who would have figured? Who would have thought that armor is actually something that matters in this game, huh? Ow. Okay. Yeah, that one's rather easy, I think. As long as we get a bleed proc on him as well, that should be not too many tries. Technically, we also have enough enough smithing stones to level up the Uchigatana ones, but I don't want to do that just yet. I will do that later, but not yet. I like the detail that you get into like bloodstains and scratches on the character. Yeah, it's really cool. So Elden Ring is a very detailed game, and I revert a lot of the statements I initially made on the other channel. I definitely do. Okay, where was it again? It was not here. It was past these guys. There we go. Okay, at least we can get there fast and can pick up our souls or runes again. That way we won't have to worry about losing the amount of currency which we have. Okay, we might have to worry about it. Wow. At least give me my runes. Okay, I have my runes back. That's all that matters. Now you can kill me all you want. I don't care anymore. Okay, let's make sure we actually get the unsheathes onto the not there. I was about to say, let's make sure we don't get the unsheathes onto the head as he proceeds to hit the unsheath straight onto the head. Because here it definitely does a lot more damage, and we need like 5 unsheaths and he's done for. Bam. What is the Vergil challenge? Basically, we are not allowed to equip any item that doesn't fit Vergil's aesthetic or is anything else than a katana. And as soon as we have access to Moonveil, anything else than Moonveil. So we can only use Moonveil, and any skills, or well, apart from of course a staff in order to use our magic, and everything else, skills, summons, anything, it can only fit Vergil's aesthetic, and then we can use it. If it doesn't fit him, we cannot use it at all. That's basically the main point. It's a very simple challenge, I would say. But it's just supposed to get us started into the challenge point. Who's Vergil? He's the one of the biggest antagonists from Devil May Cry 5, or Devil May Cry overall. And is a character I like a lot. So that's why I chose to do that. I want to learn sorcery, yes. Never played these. I can highly recommend them, especially Devil May Cry 5. Or you just follow this channel and watch, because I will try to do Devil May Cry 5 speedruns, and then you'll potentially also see, you'll still see, well, some gameplay of this game as well. Study sorceries. So what do we need? We need... Let me check. Which ones were those? I need the Scholar's Armament. And the Glintstone Arc. Technically, we can also go for one of the others, but for the moment... The first part is also on the YouTube channel. It's PlayStation exclusive, right? Nope, you can get it on Steam. It's not exclusive to anything. I think most of these glintstone items would work. But, yeah, I'll keep to those that we have, because those are two that seem very similar to a Vergil. The rest, not too much. Not in thought. Okay. Thank you, Selen. That's what I wanted. That's all I needed. Because now I can technically start casting sorceries with that staff on the side. You have to check them out. I can highly recommend it, especially Devil May Cry 5. The other ones, of course, due to their age, they're still good games, but due to their age, of course, a bit difficult to get into at times, which is something I can totally understand. But overall, I can highly recommend them. They're a lot of fun to play, in my opinion. Okay, now that we actually have skills, let's make sure we can use the staff as well as just overall our points. Can we loot this? Oh no, we cannot. I have to stop the caravan from moving. I was hoping I could actually loot this just right away off the backs, but nope, I can't. Then in that case, let's move a bit towards Weeping Peninsula, because that will be the first area we go to. And whenever we come across a grace, I will make sure to rest and level up so we can actually use the sorceries we have. And yes, at some point we're going to fight a Gil as well on the side. Because now it's all about starting to level up initially. Stopping from moving is easy, but I doubt you can also loot then. Oh, okay, I see. Probably because there's too many enemies attacking us at the same time, I would assume. Okay, where is a grace? I don't feel like a grace should be that far away. And we should also go into that Evergal at some point. Oh, there's a grace. See? As if I already expected it to be here. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly use all of the different runes we've already found. As they will, of course, give us precious level ups that we need. Use. And then also use this one. Let's see. Okay. Looks about right. Then let's just create memorize spells. That's what I was looking for. So we need 13 int is what we currently need. So let's go into 13 int right away. 13 and some vitality. That's about right. Because now we can actually use the different spells that we have, which are, oops, nope, which are, how do I use them? Oh, like this. So this is one, which is just the classic, yeah, little swipe that he has. And the second one is to enchant our weapon, which actually then looks a bit like his overall sword ability that he has, where he just pulls up his own sword. So that's why I chose to use those two. As you can already see, we're starting to get into the head of Vergil's aesthetic. But okay, let's then quickly go. Should we try and go for this Evergal? We could go for the Evergals, or we could. Well, this Evergal is going to be pain. And here's Margit. Margit's also going to be pain. Huh. I think let's go to Weeping Peninsula first. That's about the best place that we can go to. And we'll pick up anything we have on the side, and then I think Leon and Misbegotten will be our first target. Or should we go for the Tree Sentinel? We got some... Ow. Okay, hold on. Actually, we should have done some damage testing for the new armaments that we have. Okay. Hey! So these took a couple of attacks. So let's see what happens if we actually enable ourselves with the armament. Let's see what happens then. How much does this hurt him? Come here. Oh, that does damage. Well, that does a lot. He became a Jedi and no. I mean, yes and no and maybe. Kind of. Okay, let's see how the how much the Glintstone arc does. Let's see. I'm curious. Get up here. Okay, you don't get up here. Fine. Fine. Oh, we can even use it on the... So if we can use the spell beforehand, we can use that then on the horse as well. You know what? I'm gonna give this Vergil a try. Forlorn Hound. That shouldn't be too difficult. We're in the opening area. We're in Limgrave. That shouldn't be too dangerous to do. Then again, I might regret that statement in a moment. Oh god. It shouldn't be too hard. One shot. Okay. I mean, I wasn't at full HP, so I doubt he's going to be fully one-shotting us, but that didn't work out as planned at all. It shouldn't be too difficult. But I also missed the unsheath, let's be honest. Okay, so that one might be a toughie. I severely underestimated with the statement of, oh, let's not use armor until we find something in Vergil's aesthetic. I severely underestimated that, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, ah, that's gonna be fine. We're gonna find something quick, right? About that. True challenge. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be challenging. It's not supposed to be easy. Because I could just play through it again, but where's the fun in that? I mean, it is fun, don't get me wrong. The game is a good game, but I could also just go ahead and do something else. Eh? How much does a Glintstone arc do to you? Oh, you dodged through. That's it. Well, that does decent amount of damage. That's something we can live with. Oh, he evades it like almost every time. Okay, we traded. Okay, he doesn't kill us immediately. That's a very... Ow. That's a very good position to know. But at least it does some decent amount of damage. I think we can start using that. But of course I don't want to just abuse that. We have a lot of openings as well that technically we can use. And since we have a bleed weapon, that also makes sense. But actually, let's go ahead and go for the Vergil once we at least have a few upgrades on the Uchi-Katana. Or, nah, I'm going to give it another try. I was thinking to go for first getting a bit of, as I said, a couple of upgrades for the Uchi-Katana, but I kind of want to try it a couple more times. If I realize that it doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and go for upgrades to the Uchi. But for the moment, let's keep it as this. Okay, all those armaments, which will come in handy. Okay, that was good damage at the start. Oh god, no. Okay. We should heal for sure. Oh god, a tree! He always evades it. I don't like that. I think if we could ever get an unsheath out on him... Oh, that does so much damage. That's good. Okay, we have to rely more on the unsheaths. Sheaths. That's a hard word to say. For a non... Oh god. Yeah, that didn't work. For a non-native speaker is what I wanted to say. Ugh. Okay. We can do that one, okay? I'm gonna try to really get him. We can do that one. We can accomplish it. I believe. As I'm gonna upgrade the death counter. And you finally have your wish. You do have your wish of me having died many times. Okay. I want to get him. I think he can give us, what's it called, Bloodhound Step? 5 times reach, now please survive. Okay, fine, I'll try this time. This time I'll try for sure, okay? Always getting too cocky, that's the main point. Opening Unsheath. Okay, that worked surprisingly well. I'm waiting for the moment for it all to go sour. Okay. Let's use our flask. Oh god, I forgot that he has a follow-up swipe to it. Okay, time to heal. Okay, that was a wasted one, but we're getting there. Does he ever stagger? We have 1 HP left, oh god. Okay. Never mind, I tried. But that's definitely doable. If we just rely on the unsheaths, it's over in I don't know how many times. Don't think we need too many more attempts for this one. And it's gonna give us some good souls as well. The mentioned level ups. Ooh. But yeah, I think the build that I was looking at for the attempt overall, or for this challenge overall, a god a try, exactly. I also take a god a try. It wasn't, but I'll take it. But yeah, it was not a bad attempt for sure. I like how long Scholar's armaments actually hold. I was surprised about that, because I didn't think it would hold this long, but it does. I'm fine with that. Let's dual wield. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Oh god, he evaded me perfectly. I got greedy. Okay, I got too greedy for that one. I thought I could get him and stagger him out of the attack, but nope. Dear Vergil, a demonishingly well try. I mean, sure. After all, it's a motivated playthrough, okay? It's all about motivation here. We just have to keep being motivated. That's all. And I'm also excited because I'm playing a bit with the idea of getting an Xbox Series X. Because right now I'm still playing on the Xbox One X, so getting a Series X would be cool. Because that way we could actually, well, not have any lags at all. Because of course, a game this big, also this well looking, it puts, let's say, the true test on the One X. So might be worth a shot to actually go for a Series X. Oh god, I got greedy once again. Why? Why do I keep getting greedy? Okay. Now we can go for one. Let's go ahead, replenish our FP. That was a good hit. So was this one. Okay. We're starting to get the hang of the guy. Never mind. Commentator's curse. So fast. Come here. Oh, come on. Stay here. Ow. I'm a favor. Do you play on PC? No, I'm playing on the Xbox One X. But also, hi, nice to see you. Okay, it's gonna be like 2 more hits. Okay, Scholar's armament ran out, but I think that's okay. We don't need it. We don't need it. It lasted a long time. Oh god. I don't have anything to heal as well. That's bad. We cannot afford any more mistakes. Read it. Yes. Greedy. Perfect. Bloodhound's Fang. That's not gonna help us at all. We can sell it though. I mean, actually, that gives us always some currency. Let's put it this way. The Fire Eye Kirby is gone, or I might be blind. What's the Fire Eye Kirby? Oh, that's a Kirby? I never saw that as a Kirby, to be honest. I never expected that one to look like Kirby, or to be a Kirby overall, so... I mean, sure, I'll take it. I'm okay with that. I call it a Kirby. Okay, I see. There we go, that's some 2000 HP. But see, these little, like, lagging times when we load a new area, these would be gone if we have a Series X. So I'm actually very much considering to get one. Maybe at some point. Mustache Fire Kirby. Where's a mustache on that? Oh, there's the mustache. I see it. Okay, I have to go to the other side. Let's quickly use fast travel. Agil Lake South. Agil I'm going to do later on, by the way. So if you're wondering when I'm going to do Agil, not now. I may be crazy by going into this game naked, but not that crazy. But then again, we have an Uchi on our side, so it could be crazier. We could also just use a club or our fists or anything. There's an attempt of, I think it's called, his name's Gino Machino. He played through this entire game while only using bare fists. Not sure if he also did it as a no-hit run, but definitely, like, beat the entire game using only his fists.
May I have a word?
So that is insane, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, fine, Ronnie. We'll talk to Ronnie.
I am the witch.
Yeah, you're a witch, and we're not gonna do your ending. I'm just gonna start that one, so we have Celibus. Spirit Calling Bell. Oh, great. We can now call on different spirits.
I doubt we shall again. How long will it be before the tarnish?
Which will definitely be useful for the Mimic tier, because Mimic tier is allowed. After all, Vergil can create a copy of himself. That's about it. The chain armor fit for Vergil? Would that look like him? Is the attempt worthy? Okay, let's see. How much does the Bloodhound Fang give us if we sell it? Ooh, 500. Actually, let's go ahead and sell all these. Bloodhound's Fang. Flail, we can also not use. Away with that. Crossbow. Glintstone Staff, I need. Does that give us anything? Ah, we can keep those for the moment. So that we never get to the temptation of using it. Now I'm committed. Now I'm committed, and I will regret this decision in a moment. I can already tell. Okay, let's just see. Would that one look a bit like Vergil? Let's look at the chain armor. Do you like Dino Nuggets? I mean, Dino Nuggets are always a classic. Been a while since I've eaten them, but it looks like a nightgown for him. Okay, that was some wasted money. That was some wasted money. Yeah. Okay, fine. Back to the Nips Be Free it is. I never had them. We have to change that. They're a classic, okay? Really? You only buy it back for 200? I feel like I got scammed. You know, when we sell it to him, or when we buy it off of him, it takes like 1,500. That's cracked pots. That could be good for crafting. Chain lanes. Okay, so the chain parts don't really work.
Goodbye.
Okay. Use the smithing table to at least get an upgrade on the Uchikatana. Some more damage. It's a second name GameStop. It might be. Kale GameStop, who knows. Okay, then talk to Melina. I mean, sure. Let's skip through her dialogue quickly.
This tiny golden aura is the grace. This light.
Okay, she's just describing what a grace is. Okay.
Upon the cliff.
Yeah, in Stormville Castle is the shard bearer known as Godric that we basically have to try and defeat. Okay. So I'm trying to always summarize it a bit, what she's saying. For those of you who don't know the story of the game. And the story bits that are new from anybody who came from the Eccentric Gaming channel, those I will of course let play out completely. I don't know, should we go into this cave? That looks like fun. Let's go into this cave. I'm curious. I'm trying to get some... oh, we could have used the time to level up, I just realized. Also, question to you guys. Do you think for Vergil, wolves would be a fitting summon? I disagree, but I would leave it up to you. I personally don't think that they would be fitting him too much. Oh, I have to go all the way down to the lake and then run over. Okay, I see. But that would be the only summon we have right now. So either we could use it, or we just don't. It would work, you think? I mean, could be. So that's it's if I'm unsure, I'm gonna... What am I listening to? What am I hearing? What? Ow! What is happening here? What am I hearing? Can we make this jump without dying a gruesome death? No! It's obvious that we could not. It was a worthy attempt, but nope. We unfortunately cannot. Let's take America. Wait, does that teleport us down? Please tell me that teleports us down. If it does, then of course it's definitely intended. Let's see. Let's see. I'm curious. Does that work or not? Ooh, it does. Of course. All part of our plan, as you can clearly tell by my incredible idea, but also at some point I have to get those souls back. Oh, jeez. That's gonna be painful. Is it a horse? Yes, this is a horse. That summoned a Gil. Oh, jeez, that summoned a Gil. That's a bad idea. Okay, Gil, just... You didn't see us, did you? Okay, Gil didn't see us yet, that's okay. But yes, this is a horse, in fact. So in Elden Ring you have a horse that you can run upon. It looks a bit interesting because it has, well, horns. But it is a summonable steed for us that makes traversing this game a little bit easier from time to time. I also get to the snowfield with such a jump without the secret medallion. Ooh. That might actually come in handy because we need the basic piece for clothing that we will use. That we get from the snowfield. So it's gonna be a while before we actually get proper clothing, I feel. So you have to get used to the side of, well, Vergil's butt cheeks for the moment. What? What do you have to offer now?
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, for the reason that I yet live.
Okay.
Burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I am no maiden.
The horse looks like the Ziegenmann, exactly. And also, if you're curious about that one, I'm gonna play together with the Jan, not the Jan you know, a different Jan actually, from Sword Fighting. I'm gonna play GTA next week as well here on this channel. And it will be in German, so we're switching from German to English every now and then. And that stream will also be then in German. Just for you to know, because I think that might be something that's interesting for you. Ziegenmann, that is, let's say, the deity of two YouTubers that or streamers and YouTubers that I like to watch, which are Luzors is their name. They're German streamers, and, well, mainly YouTubers, but also active on Twitch, and I just love their content, so that's kind of where it's from. The jump is not that easy, though. Well, have you seen my incredible prowess when I went for that first jump right here? I didn't even know it was there, and I just got it. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But that's the attempt then, of course. But I mean, we can try it. This is a challenge run after all, and we can just challenge ourselves to make that jump. I'd be curious to try out new things as well. You're a natural. Well, either I'm a natural or I'm full of crap. You can decide. You can decide which one you want. Natural talent. Well... Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and level up a bit. Let's put it this way, I'm full of confidence, sometimes misplaced, but I am full of confidence for sure. Okay. Let's see which monstrosity awaits us in the Limgrave tunnels. Since it's still in the opening area dungeon, that should be rather easy to do. What did I want to do quickly? Oh, I wanted to level up. Oops. I can't level up in my inventory. Natural talent, by the way, just seeing it here yet again. You only get one level up. Now let's go for some vigor. I think vigor will be a good point to start off with. Okay, what do we have to expect in this area? Is this a... Oh wait, is this a... It is! I should finish my sentences, but it is. It is a... Oh, they don't move an inch. But this is a cave that always has smithing stones. Yes! We can level up our weapon more. Perfect. Assuming, of course, we can defeat all these guys. Don't throw rocks at me. Ooh, that does some good damage. That's a bad position to be in. See ya. Okay, how much does this do once we have the armor? Oh, that does so much. This is definitely a good skill to have. More materials. The more smithing stones we get from here, the better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try and explore every single bit of this. But so far I like this challenge. I like the fact that it became more challenging with, well, not having armor. I can only emphasize that once more. But, oh, you are a person. But so far I like it. It actually puts... Oh god, rats. There we go. Goodbye, rats. What type of weapons do you have? I have a staff for my skills, and otherwise all I can use is katana until I get the moon veil. So far I can get every single katana until I can get to Caelid, where I can get moon veil as a specific katana. That one fits Vergil the best. Therefore, once I get the moon veil, I can only use moon veil at all. It's a very good weapon, so it's not that we're like locked into a bad weapon here. Which makes this challenge, at least from that perspective, a bit more easy. But it's definitely going to be a challenge to not be able to switch any weapon if I realize well, find an obstacle that, well, I can't overcome with the moon veil, then I just have to get better at the game. So that's basically, I can only use katana styles because Vergil mainly uses a katana. Anything else I can try to acquire using skills. So if there's like armaments that I can use with summons, with skills, that's fine, but that's about it. But I can really only use moon veil overall. Can you stop, dog? Thank you. Dogs are always the... Oh god, where did you come from? Oh yeah, right, I can jump. Natural right here. In case you didn't remember. Okay. There you go. This cave is not going swimmingly, I'm not gonna lie. And away with you. But I think we at least have some smithing stones to get definitely 1, potentially 2 level ups for the Uchikatana. That's gonna be really good. And every somber stone we get, we can save for... What? Is that it? Is there no boss in here? What? Oh no, wait, yes. Hold on, what? I'm confused, but this is a dungeon and a cave. Why is there no boss? No boss. Dog ahead? That's not really helping. There should be a boss in this area. This is confusing to me. Hold on. Because normally every single one of those dungeons has a boss. Even the ones that are mainly for getting you some... What? Read message? Liar ahead? No. It actually is the truth. Precious item ahead. Okay, that's not it. I guess then this place is the wrong way to go. Let's see if we can find a different path. But yeah, normally dungeons have a boss, even the ones that are good for getting smithing stones. So I'm surprised that this one doesn't seem to have one. Oh, I've seen. I've seen it. You cannot hide from me. For I have seen it. This is where the boss is, most likely. Ooh, this is where more loot is. That's at least something I can say for sure. Okay, away with you. So the unsheathed combo definitely works. Explosive stone. Is that something he normally throws at me? I would assume so. But the backstab unsheathed combo surely works well for the moment. Assuming, of course, I hit it. About that. Of course, every time I open my big mouth, that's what happens. Of course. Of course. But at least there was a Stake of America, so we don't have to go from all the way back. Just from here. That's at least something. I'm curious to see what talismans and so on I will use. Because I have some ideas. But overall... yeah, most of them... I'll just see which ones come into mind. So a lot of this run will be... or a lot of this challenge will be just winging it and see how it works. So I'll just try out a couple of things. That's also what I'm excited about in this challenge overall. We have a flamethrower. That's something I didn't expect. There we go. That works better the second time. Glintstone scrap. Well, I think that's for crafting. Okay. Okay, okay. Ow. How did I miss? How did I miss? Okay, away with you. Ow. Okay, these hurt. I missed once again. This is not the time to miss against the explosive stone bearer. Yeah. Okay, hold on. That was a clutch healing moment. And there we go. Away with you. Let's use the cerulean tears as well. Does he have another explosive stone? Explosive stone clump, even. Okay. Time to use the old 1-2 unsheath combo. There we go. And some smithing stones. I think that's where the boss is going to be. Most likely. Now that I'm almost out of flasks to heal myself, that looks promising. Yep, that's exactly where the boss is. Oh, that's fun. Let's send this one back already, because I feel like we're gonna need a second attempt with judging what we have right now. Item ahead. Ooh, close quarters battle. I mean, what have they locked behind it? We are back grabbing some water. If you have a little time, look short on WhatsApp. You sent me a clip. I'm curious. What have you sent me? A one from my stream. I mean, you can also copy paste them here in the chat. I don't have links disabled here, so you can copy paste it also in the chat to see it. Okay. Oh, what are you? Oh, that doesn't look fun. Oh, that does not look fun at all. Ah, that is okay, I would say. Time for some unsheaths, and that's okay. Yeah, get over here to this head, and bonk. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. He's almost dead. We almost have him. Okay. I might not take a second attempt now. He's very slow. For the greed. There we go. I'm curious to see what it is that you've created. Oh, that one. I'm glad that this one is now a clip. I like that. So yeah, feel free to clip anything you see. I'm always open for clips. I like those. But Roar Medallion. What does Roar Medallion do? Enhances Roar and Breath attacks. I don't have Roar and Breath attacks, but sure. Good to have for the potential future. Welcome back. We've already defeated another boss. It looked more menacing than it was, actually. That one worked quite well. Okay, but I think then let's go for Weeping Peninsula. Let's upgrade the Uchigatana. Oh no, let's upgrade the Uchigatana. Let's get Tree Sentinel, Knights Cavalry, and then we're gonna go to Weeping Peninsula. So 2 horseback boss fights coming up. Let's see. And if you're wondering how I justify that Vergil is using the horse, is actually using Torrent, A, because otherwise traveling through the world of Elden Ring is going to be painful. And B, because, well, technically you have Giron as the time-bending horse that you normally, the time-controlling horse that you can see in the Devil May Cry series. So that's my explanation as to, well, he has a Giron for himself in this case. That's my explanation for it. Okay, more damage. Oh, we can even upgrade it once more. Ta-da. Okay, now we actually need to get to proper areas for it. But at least we have now a +3 Uchi. That's not bad at all. Okay, then let's quickly level up. How many do we have? We only have 1. Let's put that one into Dex, I think. No, for intelligence, I think. Let's go into intelligence because I think that's gonna increase our magic attacks. That's gonna be okay. Okay, time for Tree Sentinel. Tree Sentinel's gonna be fun. Let's see how well we're gonna fare with a +3 Uchi against the Tree Sentinel. Oh yeah, this is okay. This is doable. I just ran face first into that one. Okay. That's decent damage. We can do that. It's just gonna take literally forever, but we can do this. Ah. Okay. Okay, he should be almost going into his second phase now. Does he even have a second phase? I think his moveset just changes a little bit over time. I always like this one. This is a really cool torrent fight, in my opinion. Ow! Okay, that mostly torrent took the damage for us. I appreciate it, Torrent. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Okay, we ran out of the soldier's the scholar's armament, but it's okay. Okay, scholar's armament does 20 damage more on him. That's good to know. Oh, that was a bleed proc. Let's go. So bleed takes literally forever to trigger with the Uchi. Okay, he's almost done. Knight's Cavalry is not going to be fun with this setup. There we go. Tree Sentinel done. How much souls? Oh, that's good. Okay, that's very good. Golden Halberd. Oh, some free souls even more. Or runes. It's runes in this game, not souls. I keep saying souls, and I will continue to keep saying souls. I also will keep saying souls in Wolong and any other game I'm playing, because it's just what I'm used to at the end of the day. It's souls for me, let's face it. Okay, let's go. That's what I didn't want to say, but I'm just thinking a bit. Let's put some vigor and technically mind to give us some more FP. We're gonna need some mind for sure. Okay. Then let's travel to the Knights Cavalry next, which was right on the bridge here. That's gonna be the next one to face. And then we can go to well, technically we could also get all the way to Caelid already, but that's gonna be painful then. If I want to go to Caelid, I kind of want to be able to have a summon. Because Caelid we definitely need for Moonveil at some point. Question is when. No, I cannot, sorry. Wait, there's an item. Hold on a sec. Yes. Okay, that wasn't a good item. Already to Caelid. I mean, it would make sense for, as I said, Moonveil, which we need to get from there. But then again, it's just going to be... Wait, where's the Knights Cavalry off to? What? Hold on a second. I swear there was a Knights Cavalry here before. Is it night? That kind of adds up, but honestly I didn't expect Elden Ring to have that much logic. Okay, again, professional. Professional right here. I knew that. No, I didn't. Okay. Thank you for the tip. Saving the day, literally. Pass the time until nightfall. It was literally saving the day because now it's night. Now the Knights Cavalry should be here. Okay, fair enough. I should have made sense to me in hindsight. I should have expected as much. Okay, but let's make sure we get the armor, the Scholar's Armament out again in the meantime. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's armament up. And let's go. Come here, Mr. Knights Cavalry. Oh god, he's already willing to get us. Well, that didn't work out as well. I mean, we're alive, but... Well, that doesn't help. That didn't happen. I may or may not have just run off the edge. I'm wondering if Knights Cavalry might be easier with just staying on foot. Might be. I mean, it's a horseback fight, but still. We might be able to just do it by staying on foot. I'm gonna try it on foot. I'm curious if that works better, because at least then I won't run off the edge like I did. And since we have fast roll, we're anyways quite speedy.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Okay. Then let's try it on foot. Eh? Oh yeah, that does... Ooh! Juicy damage. So does that. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't greet it. Who would have figured? That's a doable one. That's a very doable one. I think on foot with the unsheath, this is definitely the way to go. Unsheath is so much damage. I didn't expect that. It really does. It's really quite the powerful skill. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh wait, does that mean it's day now and we won't have him? Ah, okay. Juicy damage meant the cow. Wow, thank you. I mean, true, but Wow. Here I thought you actually were talking about my damage output, but yeah, my damage output could be better. I will agree with that much. Until nightfall. So we only get like 3 attempts before we have to wait for nightfall again on it. Ugh. Ugh, that's not good. Let's see.
Oi! You there?
I'm about to talk to this guy just to make him stop talking with that same sentence, because the more I die, the more it's gonna annoy me, I can already tell. Okay, there we go. Let's also pick up this item while we're at it. Oh, it's a smithing stone. Perfect. Forgot. Quick, before he truly approaches us. No. Oh god. I have to sneeze. You wouldn't use the opportunity to hurt a sneezing person. Not very chivalrous. I tried to make a joke. I didn't manage. I love his horse design, not gonna lie. You are on the wrong side, sir. Can you come here, please? Okay. Whiff. Oh, that we can just hit him right away. Why don't I just... It sounds kind of obvious that we could just use our sword and actually hit the enemy. Then again, that would be too easy, would it? I mean, the unsheaths just do more damage. That's why I'm just tempted to use them. But then again, he's so fast that I'm not sure if I'm going to really get unsheaths out. Oh yeah, I will actually. I will. Fair enough. Okay. The question is, once it hits daytime, will he immediately despawn? That would be hilarious. Okay. We need to get the soldier's armament back. Some extra damage. He might be a Nazgul horse. I mean, that kind of fits the description. Imagine missing one hit on Daybreak. That would be painful, actually. Ow! That was a quick one. Okay. We've gotten down to half HP, though. And I think now we will have to wait for Nightfall again. So I'm literally never going to go to the Stake of Marika. I'm always going to go to the last site of Great Visited, and I'm always going to hit it to Nightfall. That way, if the fight takes longer, which I feel that it does, we won't have the issue of it. I think that's okay. It sounds like a decent plan, I would say. Yeah, because now it's again daytime. Okay, that's gonna be a painful one to grind. No, not level up. Past time. But we can get it. I mean, his moveset overall is just very simple. I just have to get some more chip damage in, I feel. That's just the main point. That I'm not doing right now.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Let's see. I think this might be the one. We're already on 11 deaths in the first attempt. So Elden Ring definitely a bit harder than I had it in mind. But nothing to worry about. I like the fact that it's more challenging than I initially figured. I'm thinking the Scholar's armaments will only make sense in the first one. Oh, he does 3? Okay. I thought we would have a damage opening after that. Okay. Ow. Okay. If you hit me again when I heal, I'm just gonna lose it. He has the worst timing. Okay, well, I do damage. That I kind of see that one, okay? Okay. Now let's try and get the cerulean tears out. I should get the Flask of Wondrous Physique, I just realized. Oh god, what are you doing? Get out of here. You're not a part of this. Oof. Okay. We're alive. Although barely. Okay. Oh, that was juicy damage. Finish him. I love how he just watched on. Mimic Tear would also help. That one I will use for Vergil, because that is allowed for Vergil. Almost Sekiro finish, exactly. But that one is allowed for the Vergil style, because he has a copy that he can create of himself. So it literally is the Mimic Tear anyways. That definitely fits and works. But what I'm definitely not excited for is Margit. Margit is gonna be a pain, because I don't think we get anything in terms of armor that we can use until Margit. So we're gonna have to fight Margit naked with an Uchi Katana. Oh dear god. Let's go for some dex to get some Uchi Katana. Sounds like fun, definitely. Have our nuts swing in the wind while we fight Margit. Foul Tarnished, yeah. We'll just always put these foolish ambitions to rest. Yeah, that's just gonna happen all the time. I can already tell. I know how to do Spirit Springs. I want to kill the guy. Give me your souls, your runes, your everything. But before we go to Margit, I'm gonna do Weeping Peninsula just to get potentially some items and overall just, well, a better starting point with some levels as well. I can do that too. But so far I like this. I love the moveset of the katana overall. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Is that gonna one-shot me? Nope. Okay, it won't. But we have to be quicker about this. Okay. He won't shoot here, will he? Yeah, he looks damaging. Okay, he's not. Come down here, will you? Thank you. Goodbye. Now for you. And also cheese the cavalry and Kaled for Bloodhound Step. I could. That's actually on my potential to-do list because I've never done that cheese, so it would be interesting to see how it works. Chain draped tabard. Okay, we have another potential item. No. Okay, back to being naked. Fair enough. Was an idea. None that fits though. Smoldering butterfly. Okay. Worth a shot. He gave up on the cheese after 20 tries. Well, I won't, as it will most likely be one of my only hopes. At least potentially. What was that laugh? What was that laugh? Yeah. Don't question it, okay? Okay, another grace. Why don't I have this loaded? Okay, I mean, sure. Stood on a branch shooting poison arrows? Oh, okay. So you went for a different cheese, I see. Do we have to talk to you in order to get that part revealed? You're just telling me that there's a person there for who stayed behind as a commander in Castle Morn, where we have to go then as well. Yeah, now we're slowly getting there. Okay, no, we won't face off against this troll. We will not. I want to get to the merchant here because I want to see what he sells. If he has anything that might come in handy. Sir Daddy, exactly. That's also what I had in mind still. But come here. Ash of War, mighty shot. What are you? You're big. Is it another Knights Cavalry? It is. I didn't know there was a Knights Cavalry here. Is there a Knights Cavalry in every area? I mean, we now know how to face off against them, so we might as well. There are a lot. Okay, I see. Hey, sir, Mr. Knights Cavalry, please. Well, you have a different weapon. Love how he has a different weapon but the same moveset with it. That's interesting. Ow! He has bleed to it. Okay. Enough small talk, sir. We just have to... We learned from the last Knight's Cavalry, we just have to get rid of his horse. Okay. Hefty damage, yeah. In fact, it is quite the hefty damage. Shonky damage, I would even say. Ah. I hate that he always does follow-up hits whenever you're near him. Come here. Oh, he does it to the other side as well? I mean, kind of adds up. I'm almost dead, I just realized. Oof. Why did I only realize that now? I thought I had one more healing or so. Oh. Turns out I didn't. But that's gonna be our last goal for today. Getting this Knight's Cavalry out of the plate. That's gonna be our last goal for today. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Can I find any other sentence to use the word day in? I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited. I can only repeat that I love that I'm back in Elden Ring now. I know it's very much going against what I initially said about the game, but... Oh, hi. But yeah. What do you have in store? Scale armor. Or call it a knight. Ha ha ha. Kind of adds up as well, true. Not gonna lie. And that one might work, but nah. Nah. The problem I'm having with this little additional challenge is that literally until Consecrated Snowfield, I'm gonna run through this game naked. Without any clothing. This is literally what I've placed upon myself. Because I think most of it... Well, we can get some pieces of armor for like the hands and so. We get some leather gloves or something. But that's literally about it. Pretty much all we can do. It's not going to be easy. Actually, it's going to be a lot more challenging than I expected. At least there's no police to frame you. I mean, this is the true Elden Ring experience, okay? I love how he's just like contemplated, am I seeing this right? There's a guy just in his underpants, just waiting to hit me. And I'm like, yes. You do see this right, Knight's Cavalry. Ooh, that did some good damage. That was a good one. Okay. I like their music too. Really ominous, which kind of fits. Ow. The fact that they are just such ominous characters overall. Okay. Juicy damage. Okay, we need this in order to get another unsheath out. But I think like 1 or 2 unsheaths and we have him down from his high horse. Okay, we missed. Yeah. Yeah. That was whiff and whiff the second. Let's see if we can also have whiff the third. Whiff. We literally can't, as I can't even pronounce the word whiff. Ow. There we go, we have whiff the third, never mind. Okay, that was good. A horse attack. Oh, that's good. Juicy damage. Ow. Okay, we have one more unsheath that we can use on him. What? Okay. I realized they can summon their horse again, but I didn't expect it to look like that. Ow. Okay. Was a good attempt though. If we can get 1 or 2 more hits on him and not just the horse, but actually on him as well, that's not gonna be bad. That's gonna be doable. I'm actually thinking I didn't get the Flask of Wondrous Physique as well. That would have been 1 extra healing. Wait, is there... No. Okay, then I had it wrong in mind. Because I was thinking if potentially here was a golden seed, because 1 more healing would do the trick, I think. Or 1 more, not 1 more healing, but 1 more flask for this. Free damage? What do you mean by and free damage? When we get him off his horse, you mean? I'm not quite sure which part you're referring to. Taken. I don't understand, I'm sorry. Okay. No shield thingy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Literally, we will also never use shields. That just... Yeah, true. That just hits me. Yes! These are the type of hits we want. The ones that hit him along with his horse. And not just the horse. Yes! Now that looks a bit more juicy. We're getting the hang of this. Okay, nope. Oop. A whiff. Time to use the tears. That would have been an opportunity, but I was expecting him to do something. Can you please do something that allows me to deal damage? Like this. Okay, like... Okay, that's some damage I'm willing to take because let's say, the body check of the horse won't hurt that much in comparison to how much damage we can deal to him in this attack overall. Okay, that almost took down the horse. And I think once we get him off the horse, we should be able to take him down. That might be the attempt now. And I jinxed it. Oh no, it is. It is. He's done for. Look at him. There we go. Shinobi execution. I tried, but he never went for it, so I just continued to slash on him. Barricade shield, Knight Rider flail. Okay. That worked well. Let's actually go ahead and sell the weapons we anyways can't use due to the challenge. Come here. Yeah, trade. No, I don't want to purchase. I want to sell. I cannot use the Knight Rider flail. I cannot use the golden halberd. This one doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Okay. Thank you. I'll be well for sure. And now, let's use what we have for some final level ups. Some more int. No. Well, yeah, some more int and some more vigor. That should be okay. Alright, but I think with that, I'm going to call it a day here. Next time we're going to continue through Castle Morn. And then slowly make our way towards Margit then, probably also in the next one as well. And depending on how far we can get, we might also be able to get our weapon of choice. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to be back in Elden Ring. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you everybody so much for watching. Third time's the charm, V. You're gonna get it. And yeah, hope you had a wonderful evening. I hope you will have a remaining wonderful evening. And see you next stream, which will be on Tuesday with the continuation of Wo Long. So if you're excited for that, tune in on Tuesday. Until then, have a good night. I have to find the end screen.